skills you have in you, you can turn it into a business. That's why I'm your coach. I can help you. If you book a session with me and we get to talk, I want to know about what you love to do. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Helen Orejobi. Today I would like to talk to us about 5 business ideas that you can do as a stay-at-home mom. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Before I proceed, I would like to show us my lovely jewelry that I got from MARYKAY. By the way, I'm an independent beauty consultant, aside from the fact that I'm a serial entrepreneur. You heard that right. Yep. Putting your business into perspective, like building passive income, it means you doing other stuff that we're giving you, commissions or extra income, especially in this society. Sorry, I opened it up already. So, yep, look at this beauty. Woo-hoo, you see that? I put the designer right here so you can see the beautiful design. Look at it. Yeah, this is a gift from MARYKAY to me, my others, right? So I usually shop for my personal use, my beauty regimen, my skincare and stuff like that. And you get a gift. It's like I think it retails for like $120 something for a piece of this. Girl, just look at how it transformed my outfit. Okay, so quickly let's get into this video. So the number one thing I want to talk to us about as being a stay-at-home mom that you can do in this recession period. This is the resale of used books from places like Goodwill and other thrift stores. You could sell these books on Amazon for a good amount of money. So what you can do is go into Goodwill or any thrift store around your neighborhood, buy these books for like usually $1 to $3 and put it up on Amazon. You could sell for $6 to some books cost even $10, $15. Yeah, so that's a good peak, right? So number 2 that you can do as a stay-at-home mom is, you can resell antiques. You could go to the used stores, like I said, books. You could get antiques, clocks, frames, lovely items that you can resell. Most of these items, you can find them for cheap. You couldn't get furnitures. All you just need to do is go to like stores like Lowe's or Home Depot, buy paint, spray paint. If it's tables, furniture, chairs, spray paint that thing and vamp it up and resell. You could sell it on Facebook. You could sell it on little sites like 5 Miles and the likes, right? And people will buy. People will buy them from you, right? So these are the things you can do, right? So another business that you can do, printing on demand. You can print t-shirt and resell t-shirt for birthday parties, for if you're African like myself, or one bear, we did there. You'll print t-shirt like this, eh? Sorry, let me switch back. What was that? She's going to be speaking pidgin English. So you can print these t-shirts and sell them for people doing parties, bridal showers, baby showers, birthdays, funerals, even weddings. What have you? You could print this t-shirt as surprise business. Like I said in the other episode, I said doing like a surprise party. These are the things you could do as a side hustle. And you can make money. You can even sell them on Amazon, on Etsy. You could sell them on Facebook. Just put lovely stuff. You can put nice stuff about God, about your city. If you're African like myself, you want to remind people living abroad over here like Lagos, Ojo-Elegba, Abuja, Aso Rock, Warri, they carry last, and that fine Akwa Ibom chick like myself. Yes, or Yoruba demons like, what we say back home. You can put anything, Naija babe, Nazi, we die here, like so, it's kind of stuff like that. You could put lovely things like, God for my side, the big girl with a big God kind of thing, or Naija girl, wait till they happen, all this kind of stuff. Just you think of something you can put on your t-shirt and it will sell, trust me. Another business that I'm thinking of that you could do, an interior decorator. If you have good eyes for colors, for shapes, for interior, you just all you just need to do is, put all this on your profile, which a good place to do it is Facebook or Instagram, right? Create like lovely pictures, go to stores like Home Goods, even Home Depot, the likes of Ross, go look at stuff, take pictures, put them up, put the prices, fix a space, and that's it, right? That's it. You got yourself a business. Home mom. Another business you can do as a stay-at-home mom is doing alterations, right? Most people would say, do people make money from alterations? Yes, people do make money. So I'll tell you a story. A little over probably like 3-4 years ago, when I was here, I was pregnant with Elvis, my baby. Yeah, most of you call him Tolu. Yeah, I was pregnant with him. I was separated at that time. I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like new in the system. So what I did was, I knew how to sew. I just went to Walmart and I bought a machine. I think I got it for like $70 or $90 back then. And I was sewing, right? I was making tops like this. That's why I wore something like this. Making tops like this for a fashion house. She wanted me to work in her factory, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to do that because I have a baby and it was cold. It was really cold and I didn't have a car. So what I was doing was she'll give me 10 fabrics. She'll tell me, can you produce size 10, 12, 14, 16 in different colors. So she gives me the thread, she gives me the fabric, she even gives me the lining if I have to line like the wrap blouses, and she paid me $30 for one. So because I already have fashion designing skills, I know how to pattern drafts. What I did was I went to good old Dollar Tree. Yeah, I went to Dollar Tree and I bought me some paper, some brown paper, and then I cut out all the patterns because the same style, regular styles you can put on jeans or skirt. I cut them out in different sizes, and all I did when my baby was sleeping at night was cut fabrics. And then during the day or whatever, during the day I'm busy sewing. So I sewed all the clothes within 2 to 3 days. I'm done. I take it to her and she gives me more. So at that point my rent was like $650 a month. That's excluding my bills, my electricity bills, and my groceries and food for the baby, diapers and all those good stuff. So what I did was, if I could just make 30, no, it's not 30, by the way, it was $35. So if I could do 20 of those, that's like $700. So my rent is paid, right? So I did more of those, and I had all the side hustles. I knew how to bake cakes, so I used to help my cousin. She bakes, I decorate for her. I used to do hair from home because when I had the baby I couldn't work anymore from the shop where I was paying $100 a week for just a boot. So I was paying weekly rates just to work out of the shop. So now that I have a baby, what I was doing basically was I would sit at home and make clothes. I get the clients on my chair. I got a styling chair, so my living room was my studio. My bedroom was my living area, and that's how I was surviving. So I would tell you that if I can do that years ago, like little over 2-3 years ago, I put the pride away. I put the college degree that I had. I put the business experience that I had. I had businesses in Africa, like 3 or 4 businesses I was doing in Africa. Back then, I and my kid's dad, we had a foundation, we had real estate company, we had several other businesses that we're doing, and I had mine also. I had an event management company, I had a cleaning business, I had a boutique in Abuja. I put all those away. I was still doing real estate on the side, right? I put all those away, even the music and everything. I put it away, I put pride away, just to pay my bills as a mom first, because I was still sending money back home to my other kids, So as a single mom, I was taking care of my kids back home. I was taking care of my extended family, which I still do. And it's frustrating, but I guess it's part of the African thing that we have to, try to break. Because if you're just one person that's successful in the family, you are poor amongst everyone. So it's one of those things that you need to do to like help other people. But I was doing this, right? Instead of me going to work in Walmart or work under the table kind of job, I was using my hands. That's why the Bible says your hands will bring gifts for you. So I was using my hands to walk. Sometimes I even go to sing, and they pay me $100 to $150 a week to sing, just to sing for like less than an hour in church twice a week. and I get paid. So what are the skills you have that you can bring out to make money as a single mom in this recession? Is not a joke. You have to look inward. What can I do? What can I do now to make money? Start thinking. So when I talk to you about businesses, I've done so many businesses. Like, I've done businesses, I have failed. Yes, I have failed in businesses. And I got up and done stuff, and I learned from it, and I moved on, right? Right now, I have several businesses that are running. One thing that I have going for me is the fact that I have God on my side, and I am never giving in to depression or to setback. If I tell you I don't get depressed, it's a lie, because the bills are piling up. I do get depressed, but I keep pushing. So now, as a business person, as a business coach, I will tell you today to get started. See, procrastination is one thing that kills people. What is that thing that you can do? Even if you're making money, it's not enough. You need side hustles, right? You need to be able to help your spouse out. Combined bills is better than one bill, because if one person falls sick or happens to die, it's over. It's game over, right? It's game over. So talking about what you can do, you could even look. Most people have so many things in the house they don't need. You could sell those things and make money out of them, right? So someone will say, okay, I know how to sew, but I don't know how to cut. Trust me, sis, YouTube is your best friend. There's some styles that some people will give to me, or the lady, when she like, okay, now you make a lot of tops, we know, we want you to make this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, I just go to YouTube, sit down and put the description of whatever she asked me to do, put it in there, and I get the style, because I already have a pattern drafting experience or drafting experience. All I just need to do is follow what the person is doing, and I replicate that stuff, right? So there are a lot of ways you can make money, right? This is, in a society like this, you can't be idle. If you say you want to work a 9-to-5 job, half of the time, especially if you're a mom, you're going to have to pay someone to watch your child. So whatever money you're making, even if you're making $20 to $25, $30 an hour, half of your money is going towards paying bills, and then they take taxes out of that. So at the end of the day, how much are you really making? Ask yourself, how much? How much are you really making? So you can look inward. What can you do? Oh yeah, some people tell you, oh, I know how to cook. Put the camera in front of you. Whenever you're cooking for your family, set your camera, put your lights on. If you can't get good lighting in your house, buy a ring light. Invest in a ring light. Most ring light comes with a stand, a phone holder. Just put it in there, record. I'd suggest you finish, prepping out all the ingredients, put them in lovely plates or whatever. Take a picture. And then when you're do the process, take before and after. And when you finish cooking, while you're serving the food, when the steam is coming up, take that picture and put it out there. Or you could do like a time lapse. So those of you who have iPhone, do a time lapse of you starting and finishing. Right? Put it out. Put it out there. People will see and they will like it. That's how you do it. And then also, the funny thing is when you're scrolling on social media and you see this very lovely meal, like, ooh, you're salivating. When someone knows that it's within reach, they will call you. We have a lot of, not even bachelors right now. Most bachelors in America or abroad, they cook better than women. Yeah. I always say this, that women, we cook with our emotions. If a woman is happy, you're going to eat a good meal. If a woman is mad or angry, trust me, you're going to eat food that has so much salt, or maybe the meat is so hard or whatever. But men, because they know how, they don't have like a lot of division of labor, they don't know how to multitask like we do. The food always comes out the right way every time, right? So it's not a woman thing, right? So for every time you cook, put it out there. Talk to even your females. Females here in America don't like to cook. They're all working. Some people are working moms. If they can get a woman that can give them home cooked meal, when I mean home cooked meal, lovely home cooked meal that feels like what they can do for their families, they will buy trays, they will buy coolers of soup, trays of whatever, and put in a deep freezer and forget about it. Right? So these are things you can do. Most people don't know you could do delivery services and make money. Yes, most people are beginning to catch up with DoorDash, with Uber Eats and the likes. Grubhub and what have you. But number one on my list today is the medical supply delivery services. Like, I had a friend that was into medical delivery, right? So what he does, like he was take some specimen from the clinic to the lab and take, you know, the result back or whatever. And then do you know he gets paid money? I think they pay from like 25 to 35, right? Wow. Even working with CVS, you could be the one taking those kits, the COVID test kits and other test kits to, you know, the clinic or to the lab and vice versa. People make money from this, right? And another business that you can do is, I don't know if you know that people lose their luggages at the airport sometimes. And then when it gets found, there's a service that does the delivery. You don't necessarily have to go to the airport. They deliver to you. So there's airport delivery services. That's a thing. And this is a thing that people don't know about, right? So all you just need to do is get your truck down to the company, ask them, do you have deliveries today? Or if they do have deliveries, they'll reach out to you. And then they load up your truck with all the items that, or your vehicle with whatever they want you to take to deliver with the addresses of the recipients. Now, how people make a profit or how people go about doing this business, you need to have like a system, like an automated system that helps you. Instead of like logging in one address, to avoid time wasting, you will use this kind of service. All it does is you're going to input all the address according to how you arrange them on the list to the last. Then you put them all, you know, accordingly, logically on the software or the app. And then once you do this, what it helps you do is it takes you from point A to point B to point C to point D. What I mean by point A is the delivery addresses that you have to deliver. And the last point will be your house address, right? So once you, assuming you have 10 deliveries, the last one, after inputting all the addresses, the last one will be your address. So once you go about leaving the warehouse, which is usually close to the airport, then you start delivering to the recipients. And at the end of this, it takes you to is your home. So once you get home, that's it. And then you go and rest. Cool business, right? You can make, people make a decent amount of money per hour. And then these are things that you can do. So you don't really have to go do some horrible jobs like that. You don't even get to spend time with your family, right? Because most people do this. You see some families, the husband is coming out of the house, the wife is leaving. So the children don't get to have like the typical African setting or how we were raised back home where the mom stays at home, dad goes to work and comes back, or go to work and at a certain time in the evening, everybody stays home. Then weekends, everybody stay home. So, you know, so we have this community, African growth and stuff like that. So if you want to avoid all this, these are businesses you can do. You work as an independent contractor, right? You don't really need a license or a special license to do this, no, right? And you get paid. You could be a personal shopper. You could shop for people abroad. You could shop for people over here. Some people have money, but they don't have style. It's a different thing for you to have money. You can go to the best stores, go to Gucci, go to Louis Vuitton, go to any brand name store, Fendi, you name it. And you put the outfit together, you look like a mess, hot mess. Sorry for my language. But trust me, if you get someone, style consultants, that can put even the things that you buy from H&M, the things that you buy from Ross, you put those items together, you will look like $1 million. So what are those hidden skills you have in you? You can turn it into a business. That's why I'm your coach. I can help you. If you book a session with me and we get to talk, I want to know about what you love to do. Gone were the days where you want to get something just because of the fun of it. Most people get to do a job that they don't really like. Like I did one recently. Yeah, I'm big on real estate. I was a realtor in Africa. I still believe I would do something with my real estate career or whatever here in America, right? But I went to work for a construction company. My boss was I don't want to say the word. Like, I never had high blood pressure until I started working with her. Like, things that I know how to do by default, like when she's talking to me, like I blank out. And I had to keep my cool. So I had to listen to motivational speech every morning on my drive, like long hour drive. 9 to 5 is not for everyone, right? Like I was doing it because I'm like, okay, it's the easier way out. I get a paycheck, set paycheck every time coming, but I was depressed because yes, I know how to do the job, but she was frustrating me out. She worked in the company for more than 2 decades, right? So you see this competition in her, like she doesn't want people to compete with her. But that's what, I'm a business analyst. I'm a business person. Like I went there to learn the American way. I wanted to learn how the construction industry works so I can use it to do whatever I want to do along the line, right? You figure out that thing that you want to do, go ahead and get it done, right? Go ahead and get it done. Now, get it done now. Sometimes even people that come to work in my shop, like I train people how to do hair. The angle that I'm training you, I'm not training you to depend on me. I'm not training you to come and work for commission, right? No. I'm training you to be independent. So I tell you industry secrets. I help you from the get-go. And I notice a lot of people are being lazy. They just want to come, work, and get paid, and that's it. Trust me, I'm not going to be that person that will do that to you. I'll tell you how I get my customers. I show you how I do the business. While you're with me in the shop, I'm showing you real life situations of how to deal with clients, how to keep them coming back, right? But most people don't want to learn. They just want to keep taking, handed money, commissions. Okay, come do the hair. Okay, I have too many people right now. I need help. That's not helping you. So another thing you can do as a stay-at-home mom is having your own hair business. People will pay you to come to your home. They don't even mind sitting in your kitchen. Like, duh. Several times I put people in my kitchen, in my old apartment, very little space. They sit there. They don't even go to the bathroom. That's how they would come to you. Just make your price affordable. I wouldn't say do everything. If it's box braids, you know how to do, concentrate on box braids. Like an add-on, hair included, right? Free hair washing services, free trim. Just add something. Right now in the recession is it's a really serious. A lot of people are closing up their shops and businesses, right? And the streets. Because they can't afford to keep paying rent when they don't have people coming in there. If nobody sits on your seat, you're gonna still have to pay that bill. So where you can work from home and make money and keep it in your pocket. So the days you have clients, the days you don't, nothing's spoiled. So that's what I'm saying. So I've been able to list out several things you can do as a stay-at-home mom. Don't sit down being idle. Yes, you have your kids, you have everything. It can work for you. Oh, most people say, oh, my kids are too much. They give me stress. I don't have enough time. Stop making excuses. Excuses don't really help anybody. Nobody cares about your excuses. You're not the first mom and you won't be the last. Just know how to prioritize yourself. If you have like a messy house or you have chores, you don't have to wash clothes every day. Maybe on Tuesdays is laundry day. On Wednesdays you clean, do thorough deep cleaning. Even clean at night when the kids are sleeping, right? Put them to bed early, clean up, and you take your time and rest and think good ideas. If you have to take short courses to learn something, do that. By all means. So I encourage you to reach out to me, Filio Consulting Services LLC. We help you package your business. You don't have to bother about anything. You just need to give us a name, like list of name. We'll help you create that LLC. We'll help you with the formation. We'll help you with the branding. We'll help you with the startup kit. Whatever you want to do, we'll help you set it up and get you running, right? We have an automated system that can help you run in a system that you could even take bookings. You have to be professional. People will need to know in the inbox. Go in there, write, let me hear your suggestions of videos you want me to do. If you want me to tell you how to survive in America, if you're a new person here, I don't care where you are, in the UK, in America, in Europe, wherever you are, if you're African, if you are an immigrant, if you want to know how to survive, contact me and I'll give you tips and secrets of how to scale in those countries. You don't have to work 16 hours, working long hours, long shifts. You can rest. I hope I was able to make sense out of today's video. Please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, like and share, and we'll get back to you with more and more videos. If you have any suggestions, put it in the chat box below and let's know what you want me to talk about, the areas you want me to talk about, how you want me to help you, and let's get this ball rolling. Thank you. Remain blessed. Bye-bye.